was younger, I had a lot of speech therapy problems, and my parents couldn't really understand because when people were talking to me, sometimes I wouldn't be able to focus, or I wouldn't be able to hear them, or at least focus on what they were saying to me.
I do remember that during those times, I always saw myself as a little bit outside of the rest of my peers and classmates, because they would mostly be somewhat independent. They would just come into class and they would work on things just with themselves or teammates and whatever, but I was special that I always had additional resources. I had special adults, which weren't my teacher, who would come in regularly.
Well, what brought me here was at school I would have a hard time visualizing what I was reading, and I would have a hard time remembering my homework if I forgot to write it down.
Like being able to like comprehend and like pull down information, like
CogMed, PACE,
What did you hope to get out of doing those programs?
reading better.
And comprehension?
Yep, that too.
And my parents really wanted to help me because they saw me struggling so much, just in my speech and my communication, and in they really wanted to get me the structure and the help to move on.
My mom wanted to find out what was really the problem, because she didn't want to see me struggle. Her searching and fumbling around eventually led me here, where she heard of the term of audio processing disorder and wanted to get some inside information away from the school specialists, and that's how I got connected to here.
One of the things you did on PACE was to picture things so that you could remember them. The first exercise in doing that was to memorize all the presidents of the United States.
Yeah.
You want to try and do that for us now?
Washington, Adams, Jefferson. After Jefferson is Madison,
Monroe, Adams again, Buchanan, no, not Buchanan, Jackson, sorry.
Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce,
Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson,
Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Arthur,
Then Cleveland, Harrison, and there's Cleveland again, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson,
Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama.
Congratulations. Very good. How does doing that help you in class, do you think? What's that going to do for you?
symbolism.
It is.
Because in order to memorize all those presidents, I use symbols.
You're now starting another one. It's called Reading Assistant. How does that one work?
It's where you would have to read a book and they would record you and they'll give you percents how good your reading is.
Oh, so it works on reading, so it's smooth and the words make sense. Because does it stop you if you don't say the right word?
It does stop you if you don't say the right word. You would have to read it again, or it'll help you if you can't figure it out.
This is Elise doing the vowel circle.
A, E, A, 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 It's getting hard. Me, Joe. Me.
We just got the news that she is reading at a grade level equivalent of 5th grade, but she's only going into
4th grade.
4th grade. So is that going to make it easier, do you think, to get the reading done?
I bet it's gonna be a lot easier.
Become better at like visualizing and picturing stuff about what I read in school books and in books, and that I could remember a lot more.
Okay. And do you think that's going to happen for you?
Yes.